Today we are in Lelystad, and we're trying to find out, is this the ugliest city in the Netherlands? Hi Katrina.
Hi Nate.
We're north of Amsterdam. This is supposed to be the ugliest city in the whole country?
Okay, little backstory. We are not calling it the ugliest city in all of the Netherlands.
Not yet.
It's a whole thing. Like, it's known to be like the ugliest city because of the architecture, everything's spread out. A lot of different reasons why the Dutch think that this is one of the ugliest cities.
The city's name is Lelystad, but people will make fun of it and call it Lelystad.
Which means
Ugly
town,
city,
ugly city. Yeah.
Not cool.
I mean, I kind of feel,
maybe it is.
I don't know, I kind of feel bad for the city. Like, we haven't seen much of it yet, but like, how are you just gonna call a city like ugly?
Oh look, a big head.
Big nose.
That is a large
Big
nose.
head.
One of the things you'll notice as we go through Lelystad today is there is modern art placed around the city. And this is one of those pieces.
This is called Above Water.
Boven Water.
Yes, because if you see, it looks as if you're kind of like, you know, keep your head above water, like just getting by, like kind of just making ends meet.
But then there's this guy up top. He's on top of the people, keeping their head above water.
He's
See?
like,
Poignant.
I rule all. I also, this may not be true or not, I think that it's also kind of above water because this entire city used to be below water.
That's kind of the
ocean.
Flevoland, this province, was below the sea, and the Dutch, as they do, reclaimed it.
I was reading, there's like this thing that Dutch see water and they're like, I have to move it.
Must move water.
There needs to be land. Like, have to get the water out of here.
Well, if you remember, Hurricane Katrina, which you're named after, that doesn't make any
That
sense.
also yeah, I'm like 15, so.
When Hurricane Katrina messed up the southern part of the United States, who'd they call in to help move the water? The Dutch.
The Dutch.
Thanks, Dutchies. Appreciate
You guys are
that.
pros at moving water.
Here in Lelystad, one of the main things you have to go do is see this old 17th century ship, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
The Batavia.
We used our museum carts like we do for a lot of the museums and stuff that we go to in this vlog, and it cost us nothing. If you live here, get a museum cart. It pays for itself after going to like 3 different locations, and you can go to like 500 different museums throughout the Netherlands, so highly, highly recommend. Not sponsored, but you can if you want to sponsor us.
De Zevenprovincie werd in 1665 gebouwd als onderdeel van een groot Nederlands vlootbouwprogramma.
This is a 1/10 scale replica of the Batavia. Very cool, very detailed.
It's the largest scaled model ship in all of Batavia land.
Thanks, Katrina.
Zat er zelfs een
So Dutch lions for sure. There'd been question about Dutch animals. Eagles, wait, what's a Dutch animal?
A hedgehog?
Dutch lions. And then I see cannons, and I can't help but think for those about to rock. We salute you. So this whole thing is like a museum and a monument to this ship, and they've got a wood shop in there where they're building more models. They're building a giant boat behind us, I think. Or is this just an example of what it would look like to build a ship?
I think it's just an example of it. This is what it would look like if you were back in the 1600s.
It's almost like a miniature theme park for shipbuilding.
A little bit, yeah.
Batavia line. Where's the roller coaster? I will say this though, look at the weather. What happened? Is winter gone? Did we celebrate the end of winter last video?
No. Well, we did, but winter is not gone.
I don't know.
Hence the beanie.
I don't know.
And the puffy jacket.
Feeling pretty nice out here.
Is it though?
I feel pretty nice out
Do
here.
you feel pretty nice? I can't feel my toes.
Ah,
I'll take the sunshine.
you're soft.
You're soft. The original Batavia was built back in 1628, and this is actually a replica of it that was built back in the 80s. It took about 10 years for them to build what this ship is right here. It has gone on a couple of like maiden voyages and little like touts around the sea, and then ultimately ended up here so that we can now go take a tour of it.
I mean, I know we're just at like our first stop, touristy museum thing. Not ugly.
I mean, so far, maybe it's because the sun's out. It's a different kind of city, but this is not ugly. It's a pretty cool ship, man.
Man,
This ship right here.
this one.
It smells like Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm already starting to really feel at home on this ship. Like I fit in here. It's nice. What do you think, Katrina?
I don't know, but is this like a model for a crossbow or something?
I don't know. Don't break it, please. She's touching things. She's touching things.
It doesn't say no tocar. Yikes.
From a historic ship replica to something equally as great and grand.
And equally historic.
The outlet malls.
I like outlet malls.
Well, they've got one here in Lelystad.
It looks like they have a little bit of a mix of some high-end stuff.
They've got everything. They've got McDonald's and Subway.
And Starbucks.
Wow, trifecta.
Man, what do you choose?
None of the above. Okay, so I was berated into dipping my ham and Cos toasty into ketchup. This is wrong on many levels, but as somebody commented, you won't know unless you try. It's fine, but it doesn't need it. I guess that's my point. I love ketchup. I love ketchup. I just don't want it on a ham and cheese toasty. All right, we had a snack at the outlet mall.
I had a big hot chocolate and I'm very full of chocolate. It was probably one of the best hot chocolates I've had in a while though. A toffee spoon. It was so exciting.
I put ketchup on a toasty because everyone told me I should.
And what'd you think?
Meh. It's freaking windy out here.
Well, I mean, there's nothing blocking us from the sea. We're in the sea.
Yeah, we're in a little jut out piece of land in the sea. I mean, kind of all of Flevoland is kind of like in the sea, technically, or was the sea.
But this is like a little strand.
So we're walking out on the strand to go see this piece of art, this giant structure of artwork called Exposure. And I see why they call it Exposure, because we're exposed.
Well, you can also see it kind of from very far away, too. I mean, on the freeway and over where we were, you can just see it exposed out here on the strand.
It's cool. It's
I like it.
I like it too. I like modern art
Yeah.
like this.
You kind of have to have a piece of art like this where the wind can pass through it because I feel like
Blow it
otherwise
over.
it would blow it over, yeah.
We should probably give props to good old Cornelius Lely, who is the city's named after him.
He's responsible for this ugly, hideous city and its
No.
creation back in what, the 60s?
Yeah,
It officially became a city?
He was head of water management, I believe. As we said, they like to move water around. He helped build the dike that blocked off the sea to then eventually create this land, and they've named Lelystad after Cornelius.
It is pretty amazing just looking around, like looking at the city from this point of view, that it all used to be underwater.
Yeah, you
It's
had your
kinda
phone out with
mind-blowing.
your elevation app, and what was the elevation
We
here?
were 8 feet below sea level.
Dang.
We actually might even be lower here, I don't know.
All right, it's very cool. It's awesome. It's large. You can walk right underneath him. Check out his insides.
Not ugly. Again,
not ugly. This is beautiful out here.
It's a little windy, kind of on the sea. I don't know why people hate this place so much. I think it's
I don't know if they hate it. They just kind of make fun of it for being ugly because it's so different than most of the cities in the Netherlands, right?
It's just different. People are afraid of things that are different. Also, I lost my nose ring.
Oh no. Hole in your nose.
I pulled it out.
You have a third hole. So we moved down to the center of Lelystad in the Centrum. This building is probably one of the most controversial buildings as far as pretty or ugly goes.
I think for a couple of reasons. I think like just the structure of it, it's very different, and the color. It is extremely orange.
It's multiple colors of orange too.
The designer for this building was inspired by the sunset colors out on the dike that we were just at, so hence the like many colors of orange.
I think it's cool, very modern. You don't see a lot of this in most of the Netherlands, maybe a little Rotterdam.
You know actually
vibe.
what it reminds me of is the Eye Museum.
Absolutely.
In the,
And people call that ugly.
In Amsterdam Nord that everybody hates.
You don't like straight lines, do you?
I know. They do have a Hema here. It's right here. I just want to run in real quick. There's something very specific that I want to pick up. Tompoos eggs for Easter. I have to try these because, you know, I love Tompoos, so add some chocolate to them. Can't be bad.
Okay, as far as like middle-aged vlogging lifestyle goes, we're testing out reader glasses because both of us have noticed we're having to pull things farther away.
Mine's just one eye. Only 50% of my eyes have gone bad.
We're old.
Because I just turned 40.
Sucks.
And they say when you're 40, things just...
Damn it.
But I mean, like, that helps. Do you guys wear glasses? Do we look cool?
No.
Tompoos eggs acquired. I can smell them. I don't know what to expect from this, honestly. I want to say it's probably going to be filled with something, right? So it's just a chocolate egg. It's like, wait, literally half and half. I think there's too much of the pink, like what's supposed to be the topping. Just a little too raspberry-y. You know, nothing will be as good as the original. Real thing, Tompoos. But, hey, well.
I have a question for you, Katrina.
What?
Is Lelystad the ugliest city in the Netherlands?
I don't think so. I haven't seen every city in the Netherlands, but I mean, it's just like a modern looking city. They're new buildings and
It's new.
It's not very old, so obviously things are going to look more modern than stuff that's been around since the 1600s.
It's not the romantic Dutch village or, you know, old Dutch city that people think of.
Things are spread out here. Like things are far apart. Like there's not like one area where it's just like this is where the city is and where everyone lives. It's all over the place.
Man, I haven't been to every city in the Netherlands, so I can't say if it's the ugliest. It doesn't seem that ugly. It seems different.
We are on our way to try and see every city in the Netherlands, though. But
Probably.
let us know what you guys think. Have you been here? Is this the ugliest city? Is there an uglier one that we should go visit? Because I think for the most part, cities are pretty damn beautiful in this country.
The Netherlands is gorgeous.
Yeah, you go. We've been to a bunch of different cities, and all of them have like their special charm to them. And
All right, people are laughing at us. Let's go home.
whatever.
Come to Lelystad.